Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. What are we going to talk about today? What is there to talk about? Oh, there's a lot to talk about. Yes, it is. A lot indeed. What the hell is happening? Y'all don't see what's going on? Our world is changing. With or without us. There's not much we can do about it. The more we try, the more we think and hope and pray that the shit don't go down. Oh, it's going down. It's going down in the yard tonight. Best fucking believe that. You know, you can threaten me with war. You can threaten me with race riots and woke societies and Black trans lives matter and you know, Black lives matter, all that shit. I don't care. I really don't. You can tax me. You can tax me. You can tax my cigarettes. You can tax my liquor, my coffee, my food. I mean, you know, that's fine. Whatever. But what I find very, very, very alarming, and it really pisses me off, is when you fuck with my beef. My cow. I like cow. I like beef. It's what's made me big and strong. You're gonna take my fucking cow? Really, Mr. Potato Head? Yeah, I like to say he's not my potato, but guess what? He's doing it. He is doing it. I gotta have my cow. That, for me, is a shift event. So you better get it now. Now I'm trying to think on how I can preserve and keep beef, like whole sides of beef, for years and years to come. I guess I'm gonna have to get me a freezer. Freeze it all up and store it. Let's see how long it stores. How do you preserve that much beef? Well, we know one thing. They're going to eat beef. They like their steak. Where's my steak? The world is changing. And not for the better. You know, I had hopes. I really truly did, through all the lies and the deceit, all the bullshit, deception and skullduggery and everything going on. I still thought there was hope. You know, it's kind of like watching a bad train wreck. You're watching it. You're not in it. Now I feel like I'm in it. I really want to be a farmer now. I really do. And man my fences, with fully automatic drones. I mean, full on perimeter security, and just have beef cow everywhere. Can you imagine a world with no beef? Beef, it's what's for dinner. Throughout history, nations were built with beef. Beef, cow. This is true, y'all. I mean, this whole NWO bullshit is true. It's a war of attrition. It is. They're just picking us off. Slowly but surely. You know, and I get it with, you know. No, I don't get it. I don't get it. I will have my beef. I will have my pound of flesh. Best believe that, Mr. Potato. If I have to grow it, feed it, name it, call it a cute little name, give it all the love and respect that it deserves, and then butcher it, kill it, and eat it. Yeah, I will. Absolutely. You best believe. It's coming. We can do something about it. Well, we're not going to. That's the thing. We're just gonna let it happen. Oh, Potato said so. I guess being an American now means doing nothing. I mean, what do you do? That's the question. Because what do you do? What can you do? What can we do? Nothing. Nothing. It's all just regulations and you know, this and that. I mean, you know, you can't pull the trigger if you're starving. I mean, if you're too weak to hold your sword, how are you going to defend yourself? Think on that one. Yep. Everywhere I go, all I see is people scared to fucking death. Scared. They got a mask on their face. Scared to death. You say anything to them, they're like, ooh, no. I walk around the neighborhoods. Wherever I go, I walk. I'm a nice guy. There's sidewalks. Me and my dog, we walk. We say, howdy, neighbor. We help old ladies across the street. In the far distance, I see someone walking along, trudging along. They've got a mask over their face. They're all by themselves. Got a mask all over their face. And they're huffing and puffing as they're huffing it towards me, 100, 200 meters away. Give it time. They finally realize that I'm 200 meters away. What do? They cross the fucking street. Huh? Are you that fucking scared? Are you that scared? You couldn't just be like, hi, How you doing? Excuse me. I do that all the time. I'll walk by people. Excuse me. Pardon me. Mind if I get through here? I'm not wearing a mask. I don't give a shit. This has happened a few times. A few times. I seen some kid. Well, I say some kid. You don't know what these kids are nowadays. They could be grown-ass adults. The grown-ass adults could be kids. You know, 16-year-olds look like 30-year-olds. 30-year-olds look like 15-year-olds. You don't know. Anyway, kid's on a bike. I can only assume. He sees me coming down the street, coming down the sidewalk. This was today. I see him. I pull off to the side. Me and my dog. Pull off to the side, and we just kind of, you know, she's hanging out in the grassy area, and I'm just waiting for him to go by. So, you know, there's no drama. There's no, you know, I don't want to offend his sensibilities. What does he do? He goes on the other side of the street, you know, 100 feet away, other side of the street, pulls out his backpack. He's looking at me intently the whole time. You know, gets on his phone and starts texting. And has his phone on. Hello, hey, I need you right now. I need you right now. And gets on his bike and is looking at me the whole freaking time. And pedaling away on the other side of the road. Puts his mask on. You know, scared to fucking death. Is this how we're gonna raise our kids? State of fear? Really? Seriously? Oh my god. No, not mine. But well, we're not gonna do anything about it. What the fuck are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? Nothing. You're gonna sit here and you're bullshit. You're gonna whine and bitch and moan. Just like me. I'm gonna whine and bitch and moan because we're old. I am old now. I speak my mind. That's about all I can do. Speak my mind. Maybe it picks a fight. You know? But how does that help me any? You know? How does it help me when I speak my mind and next thing you know, I've been canceled? See how everything works? You get canceled. You get fired. Yeah. Go to ask for assistance. You don't get any. That's the worst, man. I would rather somebody stab me in the back than just, you know, do some shit like that, man. Cancel you and then, you know, send you on your way. Here, go be homeless. Can't make jokes anymore? Nope. Can't say anything. No jokes. No. None whatsoever. No. We have been taken over. You know? It's time to live into the shadows. Don't go into the lights, for they'll see you, and they'll act upon it. Let's all hide in our dark rooms and hope that the storm blows over. It's okay, we got preps, we got spam. You might have steak in a can. Is that a thing? I don't know. Is that really a thing? I'm really going to have to look into that. All I see, man. I mean, I've been thrust into this urban jungle where everybody is just it's different. It's a lot different. You know, I have to take you for a drive sometime. That's interesting. Red lights don't matter. Stop signs don't matter. Only if there's a police present. That's the only, or if you think there's a policeman there, you stop. You know, you go into the stores. It's you say one thing out of the way and everybody shuts down. You know, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. I seen a few people just stealing. I mean, just flat out, just right there in front of me. They looked at me too, like they went and reached for the item. Both of them. It was a man and his woman, and their kid was in the freaking buggy. And they both looked at me and put it right in her pocket, right in her purse. They were just loading up. I'm like, damn. You know, I think that we got it wrong. We got it wrong. You can't prep for this, can you? They've already alienated us. We've been divided and conquered a long time ago. We have. You know, and they're just going to come at us one by one with superior numbers. And it's going to be something like they're going to take our beef away. They're going to pump us full of vaccines and diseases. The game is broken, y'all. The game is rigged. The game is rigged. The system is broken. And it's working against us. You can play the system. You can play the game. Get what you can. Get in the rat race. Yeah, I'm in the rat race. I'm in it. I'm working. I'm about to go in debt. I'm about to get me an apartment, car, insurance, rent insurance, pet insurance, car insurance. Oh, but you can't have steak. Got to have everything else. You got to have all this regulatory bullshit, but you can't have steak. That's where I draw the line. That's not good. That lets me know that this world is going to shit. Hell in a handbasket. Of course, in versions of hell, you do get steak. Yeah. When are we going to wake up? Good morning. Oh, damn, that's bright. See, even my dog is whining. Right, Charity? So happy weekend. Eat steak. I even hear that 4th of July is going to be canceled. One of the biggest steak holidays in America. Since 1776. I think. I don't know. Maybe later. What y'all gonna do? What can you do? We have no voice. This is our voice. This. It's right here. This is our voice. YouTube, Facebook. I only have like 600 and something subscribers. You know? Even the big boys. I mean, they only got a few thousand. Even if they do got 100K, that's still not enough. And, you know, that's the way you can do it. You know, like, share, and subscribe. And if 100,000 people do the exact same thing, that's 100,000 cubed, right? Or squared. So, yeah, but it falls on deaf ears and empty stomachs. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. I want some steak, damn it. Where's my... You're going to outlaw cows? Really? Really, Mr. Potato Head? Yeah. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll just continue to work, continue to prep. That's all we can do. You know? There's no resistance. There's no voice in government. Government is against us, man. They've been against us for a long fucking time. This shit has been in play for a long time. No steak. What? They said no steak by 2030. Right? What's this here? 21? So we got 9 years, man. We got 9 years to fight this. But why wait? You know? Why wait? Why wait? Yeah. I'm thinking about what country to go to. South America. They like steak. Yeah. They grow some cows that are great. I mean, they're just going to be shutting down farms left and right. Bill Gates will buy them out because they'll tank and bankrupt. Bill Gates will come in and go, hey, here you bankrupt. You know, I'll buy that note from you. Y'all don't see the picture? Y'all don't see what's going on? Total propaganda in the news. Constant. People living this shit. I mean, loving it. They're eating it up. The weak-ass minds are now the enemy. Those bitches out there are the enemy. Every motherfucker you see out there, they got the Satan shoes on. They're eating their plant-based. They're buying only from indigenous black trans live businesses. Yeah. Stay woke. I mean, there's a popular song. Everybody's singing it. Stay woke. Won't you stay woke? Really? Yeah. Everybody. Is there gonna be cops? Cops, man. If I was a cop, I'd quit. I would. I'd be like, I'm done. I'm out of here. Screw this. You guys are stupid. You know. I mean, come on. What does the cop do? They shoot people. That's their job. They shoot people. They shoot people that need to be shot. So, what are you going to do when, I guess all crime is legal? They want to purge, huh? Do we just want to turn the United States of America into the purge? Now, I know there's a lot of you out there, myself included, who would actually kind of enjoy that a little bit. But think about it, really. Think about it. That would be the end of this country. It would be done. It would be done, and we would be North Korea after our little exercise. That's what would happen. It would not be good. Everything would be destroyed. Everything. And it doesn't matter if you're living in a fortress, if you're living in a freaking underground bunker, impenetrable. It doesn't matter. They're going to get you. It doesn't matter if you got security out, you know. It doesn't matter if you got all the pew-pews and all the pew-pew freedom seeds in the world. It doesn't matter. What you going to do without steak, man? I mean, beans and rice only go so far. Seriously. Seriously. You know, I've always looked at myself as I'm prepping to fight. That's why I prep. That was my whole reason behind prepping. Was to fight. I'm going to be the resistance. I'm going to be the Wolverine. You know, whatever. and attract people to my cause. Come on over. Let's go. You know, grab your gat and let's get to work, you know? Raise that Gadsden flag high. I mean, you know, but that ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna get old and die because I'm not gonna have any beef, no steak, no hamburger, no ground chuck. I mean, you can't make a decent spaghetti dinner without that. Are they gonna make plant-based? You can eat plant. It's not the same. The power of the cow, man. The power of the cow. That's what made us strong. It did. And now we're just going to let them take it all the way? Really? Just going to let them take it all the way. I don't know why every red-blooded American is not just saying, you know what? Screw that. Let's go pay Potato a visit and tell him, fuck you. No. You're not taking my cow. Support your local farmers. And I mean support them. Show up. Armed to the teeth. Stand guard. But see, that won't even work. That you know, tell you the truth, that won't even work. Because they're just going to get them with regulation. They're going to get them on taxes. You know, they're going to take their property. Sorry, you can't be here. Therefore, your cows can't be here. I mean, you think there'd be a pushback? We ain't pushed back yet. We haven't done it yet. All this shit that's been going on. Everything. That's it right there for me. When you talk about taking cows, and you're dead serious about it. That's cause for alarm, folks. That is cause for alarm. I'm ready to just walk away from all this. Walk away from all this society. Me and my dog just go off in the woods. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm gonna have a cow. I'm gonna have 2 cows. I'm gonna have 2 chickens, 2 goats, 2 pigs. And I'm gonna breed the fuck out of them. And anyone I see, I'm putting holes in them. Don't take my cow. But, you know, I mean, we love to have fun. I mean, that's all I hear. It's the weekend, right? It's the freaking weekend. There's people having cookouts outside the door here. They're smoking mad weed, you know, just having a good old time. They're playing their music. They got their smartphones with the fucking speakers, you know. You know. I mean, you think it's 4th of July out there. It's all good, right? Everything's good. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. We'll be fine. Yeah. Take my cow, huh? You better start eating steak now. Enjoy it. Prices are going to go up. You see what they're doing, and we're letting it happen. Well, what can we do? Nothing now. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. And mind you, I'm not saying anything that's not known. And you know, I get it. People get depressed. They like that. They like it when you watch the news with all the negativity and you just feel all down in the dumps. Oh, woe is me. Oh, this and that. Oh, fuck my life. Oh, Biden's president. Oh, fuck. Life as we know is over. And, but you're taking my snake. Instead of feeling fear and frustration, you should be getting mad. Really fucking mad. But nobody is. Just letting it happen. It's okay. So much fear. Fear and negativity. That's how you train a dog. It's kind of how you train a dog. You think about it. You have to put that fear in them. That's how you train a kid. You tell them no, 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 no. You spank them. Put the fear of God in them. Isn't that what religion does? Come to church, do what you're told, you're going to hell. See, we've been pre-programmed over and over and over for this. We've been in training for this for a long fucking time. Once we were conquerors. Yeah. I pissed off a lot of English people back in my day. My people really pissed off the English and the Mediterranean. And well, I mean, I don't know. I've traced my roots back to the English and the Scandinavian, so whatever. Yeah. My last name, my father's last name was actually a derogatory statement. The Lunsford. It meant, oh shit, it's those guys across the Lun. There was a river, the River Lun in England, or in Britain, northern Britain, I believe, northwest Britain. Yeah. So the Vikings landed, took over the land, and then there was a river that divided the shore. The Vikings came in from the shore, took over the land, crossed a river going inland, raped, pillaged, and plundered, then crossed the river again, and was like, nah, boo boo, can't get me. And the people were like, oh, they're from the Lunsford, fording a river. Yeah, Lunsford. Yeah, there you go. Those are my people. Feared. What about all your other, look at the Romans. Yeah. What about the Germanic tribes that rose up? What about some of the Africa tribes? Shaka Zulu Nation. I mean, there's so many instances. What's that one tribe in the Philippines? Man, they were feared. Fierce warriors. Fierce. Didn't take no shit from nobody. Now it seems that America has befallen the same fate that has happened to everybody else. Our forefathers warned us of this. They said, hey, freedom isn't free. You have to be constantly vigilant. You have to always be vigilant. And you could say we got tricked, we got duped. It's not our fault. It's not my fault. I voted. I voted for Trump. I voted for this. I voted for that. So? Did the ends justify the means here? No, they didn't. And I can scream, not my potato, as much as I want. But guess what? He's the head spud in charge, isn't he? Or is he? There's a famous quote, what is it? The anticipation of death. The anticipation of death is worse than death itself. We're all waiting on the shoe to drop. The next shoe to drop. The first one dropped, it was like, yeah. Oh, okay, all right. We know that this is what this means. This happens, that means all of this is going to happen, right? Yeah. And we figure, okay, well, fine, all right, here it is. Let's get ready. Okay. And then time rolls on. And on. And on. And you get tired. You get tired of being vigilant all the time. But as Americans, that's what it takes. Our forefathers bitched and moaned and raised hell. They marched on the streets carrying torches. They did a lot. Everywhere they went, they spread their message. We all heard them. I know you have. I used to listen to my uncles talk a lot. I would try to, being a young little whippersnapper, try to jump in there. And man, was that a big mistake. Wow. But it was very informative. The whole back in my day shit, But yeah. The shoulders of the giants that we stand upon, they're crying right now. And if you think that the shift, what does a shift mean for you? It's not going to happen. It's going to be a long, drawn-out process. It's going to take a long, long time. And power and control is still going to be there. All right? WROL is not going to happen. Not under their watch. Now, we can escalate and bring this whole freaking civil unrest and civil war thing to a head. We could do that. Sure. Destroy this country as we know it. And that just lets them build back better. But that would escalate it. But if we did that, we would have to win. And how do you propose we do that? These are hard questions that need to be asked. With some extremely hard answers. Just some things to think about. What are you going to do? I mean, as preppers, that's what we do. We plan and we prep and we prepare and we watch for signs. We wait and see. Okay, this is going to happen. All right, well, good. I've got this. The zombies are not going to march. If they do, it's going to be BLM or Antifa. Or just your local neighborhood kids. Some skull thuggery. That'd be a new word, thuggery. Skull thuggery. Because they'll be doing skullduggery shit. So, police will be nothing but paper tigers. They won't even have guns anymore. I guess this is the potato future. The future under potato. Yeah. And we're all gonna look each other and just sternly think, are you friend or foe? Everybody is so fucking afraid of everyone. They are, absolutely. And you know it, and you've seen it. Hell, we're all afraid of everything else. We're so afraid of everybody else. I mean, are we? I'm afraid what I would do. Because I don't want to go through life in an orange jumpsuit. That would be bad. That would change me. It wouldn't be good. And that's that's the threat of it. You know, that is the threat. The rule of law exists for power and control. That's what it's always been there for. Influence. You know, we've been manipulating people for a very long time. We do it in our daily lives. So it's only natural that when we, the people, have given all the power and control to just a few and entrusted them to make the right decisions, it's only natural that they're just going to be drunk on it and go, okay, I'm going to do what I want. All right. That is human nature. That is a part of human nature. Now, a lot of us, we fight against that. Even though I'm not a Christian, I was raised a Christian. I don't want to be a Christian. I still have high morals and a very strong, ethic, ethos, if you will. And I think it does matter. It matters to me. It matters to me what kind of person I am. It really does. Even though the world is going down this rabbit hole of just do what you want day, you know, I still have this conviction about me. I don't know. I'm stubborn. What can I say? And so, you know, we like to think in certain games that in certain situations we would do certain things, but none of these situations are coming up, are they? No, there's none of that. There's none of that going on. You know, I'm not going to be a freedom fighter. I can barely run. Yeah, I probably got like 10, 15 years in me before I'm that old man sitting on the couch. Back in my day. You remember when Lady Gaga was skinny and now she's a fat pig? You know. This is being in the future, you know, talking in the future. I mean, what are you going to tell your children? Hey, we lost the Republic, sorry. They don't care. They're going to be plant-based eaters, plant and insect eaters, just like you. Get your protein shake for the day. Yeah. You will own nothing and you will like it. You know, as human beings, we like to accumulate a lot of stuff. We really do. That's human nature, is to covet. You know, to grab things, to have things, to hoard. You know, hoard napkins and mementos and, you know, dogs, cats, the cat lady, preppers, food, water, beans, bullets, and band-aids, pew-pew sticks. Guns. Fucking guns and swords and knives and implements of war. You know, that's what we like. We like to hoard these things. So how is that going to work? We're not going to own anything. You will own nothing and you will like it. Well, they're going to start with beef. They're going to make you weak. They're going to make us weak. We're going to be too weak to do anything. Anything. And those who are in power and control, they'll have stake, and their bodyguards will have stake. The military will have stake. The police force will have stake. You won't have stake. No. We'll be the slave race. we'll be making the steak. And while we eat crap, insect poop. Really? It's not a world I want to live in, y'all. And I'm not suicidal. I'm on the other end of the spectrum. But that for me just tells me everything. That's all. This means war. It's definitely a war. A war. It is. It is. And it's a war from the inside. We have allowed, the rest of the world has been watching intently for 2-3 years going, what the fuck? They're losing hope. France, look at France. France, the farmers, the people, England, all these people, Russia, England, they've been marching in the streets, demanding, defiantly carrying on. We're not doing any of that. We got others occupying our streets, don't we? Yeah. There's a different kind of movement going on here. And everybody else that's, conservative and has a brain is staying the course. Staying and working, providing for their families, paying their bills, working hard. While the rest of the world is, the rest of society here is literally coring itself out. The rest of the world is watching us losing hope because they want us to stand, say something, do something. We're not. With significance. Just me ranting on a freaking computer screen means nothing. An angry voice in the darkness. That's all I am. An angry voice in the darkness.